There we go. Okay, so, um, hello. Welcome sa session ulit natin today. Third to the last na to, no? Today, we're going to be answering our last problem set sa chemistry, acids and bases. Um, there's no need to rush kasi nga, ayun, I won't be introducing anything sa next one. And I checked yung problem set natin sa thermochemistry, yung pinakauna kong diniscuss sa inyo. Maiksi lang siya pala. Maiksi na yung nagawa ko. So, we have enough time to finish this, lalo na't mahirap to, no? Parang sa math lang. Ayun, so I'm going to have a recap ulit. It's going to be a lengthy one kasi ang dami natin diniscuss, no? If meron kayong hindi gets, please, huwag kayong mahiyang sabihin sa akin, no? And we're going to we're going to discuss yung polyprotic acids na hindi pa natin na-take up last time, no? Okay, sige, game. So, ito, just a bit of problem set discussion recap, no? Before we answer our problem set. So, acids and bases, no? Mahaba-haba to. Basic definitions and concepts. I hope naalala nyo pa, no? Ito yung mga ilang properties of acids and bases. Pero ang pinaka-importante, ang acid has pH lower than 7 and releases H+. Bases naman, higher than 7, tapos releases OH sa water. Acid-base reactions, kapag pinag-react natin ang isang strong acid sa strong base, magkakaroon ng tubig. Non-net ionic equation, aside from salts, no? Okay. Tapos, dissolve versus dissociate. Pag nag-dissolve lang yung, pag nag-dissociate yung compound, naghiwa-hiwalay, as in yung mga ions, no? Yun. Pag nag-dissolve yung compound, maghihiwalay siya into its constituent ions. Yun ang dissociate. Ang dissolve naman, yun lang. Naghiwa-hiwalay lang yung molecules, pero hindi yung ions nila. Okay? Keyword is ions. Okay? Arrhenius definition of acid, anything na may H sa formula, acid yon, and it will yield H3O or H+ kapag dissociate. And an Arrhenius base naman is anything na may OH sa formula, and it dissociates in water to yield OH ion. Yan yung graphic illustration, no? Yan yung graphic na illustration niya. Excuse me. Tapos, ang Bronsted-Lowry acid is a proton donor, and it's a species that donates H+ ion, no? And dapat may H sa formula niya. Ang Bronsted-Lowry, proton acceptor, hindi kailangan may OH sa formula, no? Tulad dito, oh. 'Di ba? Wala siyang wala siyang OH sa formula, pero nag-accept pa rin siya ng H+ ion, therefore base siya. Yan, this is the diagramical representation. Then, next, yung meron sa mga equations natin, there is something called conjugate pairs, no? Example, itong acid, nag-lose siya ng proton, siya yung magiging conjugate base. Ito, yung matitira is base and conjugate acid, no? So, kung ano yung acid, yung kapartner niya yung conjugate base, and kung ano yung base, yung kapartner niya yung conjugate acid, no? Same thing here. Matatandaan natin, conjugate base has one fewer H and one more minus charge than the acid. Then, yung conjugate acid has one more H and one fewer minus charge than the base. Some more examples, no? Papadala ko naman to sa inyo. Now, let's go on to acid and base strength. Ang pinaka nagmamatter ay bond strength and polarity, no? Strong acids dissociate completely into ions sa tubig. Tapos, weak acids dissociate slightly only. Then, ito lang yung some of the three strong acids, no? Basta alam natin, as bond strength decreases, kasi electronegativity, no? Then, acid strength increases, no? Pag mas electronegativity ay yung element, mas malakas yung acid. Oxo acids contain HO and non-metal central ion. So, pag ganito, same sila ng number of oxygen, more electronegative central atom, stronger acid, no? Always remember that. Also, acids have the same central atom, but different numbers of oxygen atoms. Look at the oxidation number, no? Or kung ano pa rin yung kung ano pa rin yung mas electronegative, no? Same. Pag naman carboxylic acid, it depends on the nature of the R group. We won't go back with this na, the conceptual part, no? I won't give a skill builder. I won't give a skill builder na rin on this kasi madali lang naman to. Ka, acid dissociation constant, equilibrium constant for acid and water reactions. Larger Ka, weaker base, smaller Ka, stronger base. Oo. Kasi, stronger acid, higher H3O, larger Ka, no? Pag naman base, same thing, no? Same thing. Base nga lang yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Okay? Teka lang, may mali dyan. Teka guys, ha? Oh, by the way, may mga homework akong pinadala sa inyo dati, di ba? I-upload ko yung lahat ng solutions nun soon, okay? Basta before Friday. Para wala na akong utang sa inyo. Teka lang, ha? Wala yung hinahanap ko. There you go. It's okay, we're not rushing that much naman. Okay, let's go. Strong acids and bases undergo complete dissociation, no? Ito lang yung strong acids. Remember, D7. Lahat ng wala dito, weak acid yon. Okay? Next, kapag naman strong base, ito lang, no? Group 1A and 2A hydroxides except for MgOH2, no? And magnesium hydroxide, di siya included, okay? Reaction proceeds from wherever both the strong base and acid react, no? Basta, ang clue ko lang dito, di ba strong acid to? Tama ba? Hindi pala, no? Hindi pala, sorry. Basta, basta ang key, kapag may ion, no? Mas weak na base and acid yon, no? Always remember. Ito, strong acid. So for sure, it would proceed to the right. Ito, nandito yung strong acid, hydronium, so we are sure it would proceed to the left, no? Basta, as long as stronger the acid, the weaker the conjugate base. So therefore, as long as yung acid natin reacts with a base, lower on the list, Kc is greater than 1. For weak acids and bases, ito, we look at the Ka specifically. Kasi kapag mataas yung, pag naman strong acid, super laki, no? And hindi siya naka-quantify kasi halos infinite. Okay, same din. Most of the time naman given na to, no? And remember that weak bases are actually anions of weak acids, no? Autoionization of water, kapag water, it dissociates slightly into hydronium and hydroxide. Basta, we remember this constant, and in pure water, equal yung concentration nila. In acidic solution, hydroxide is greater than hydronium. In neutral solution, hydroxide equals hydronium. In basic solution, hydronium less than hydroxide. And to, we can form this relationship between H3O and OH. And lastly, ito rin, no? Pag conjugate acid and base, yung present sa reaction, Ka times Kb equals Kw. For the pH scale, pH equals negative log H3O, and get 10 raised to negative pH if you want the hydronium ion concentration. pH of an acidic solution less than 7, neutral equal to 7, basic greater than 7. POH naman, ganun din. Greater than 7, acidic, neutral 7, basic solution less than 7. To get pKa and pKb, ganun din. Use the same technique. lower pKa, higher Ka, lower pKb, higher Kb, and stronger base, no? This shows kung ano yung sabihin nun, no? Yun lang yan. Ito rin. And ito pala, pKw equals pH plus pOH, no? Always remember that. Acid-base equilibria, ganun pa rin. Determine muna kung weak or strong, acidic or basic solution, no? Kasi kapag, sulat niyo yung balance equation. Kapag strong acid or base, yun na, diretso na, negative log na agad. Kapag weak kasi, ay stable na yun. Pag lang polyprotic acid, actually, wala akong nilagay na tanong about strong acids or bases sa problem set natin, no? Wala eh. Sige, okay lang yan. Kasi mas importante yung isang process, no? Polyprotic acid, kapag polyprotic acid yan, 3 beses siya nag-dissociate, no? And yung bawat isa may Ka. And I've demonstrated naman to you before how to solve this, no? Create an ice table for each of them. In general, no? Okay, skip na natin to. Salts in aqueous solution, ionic compounds formed from an acid-base reaction. So, tandaan natin na, di ba, paghiwalayin, yung steps na nito is, paghiwalayin nyo yung solution, tandaan nyo na the stronger acid and base does not react with water. And in fact, yung natitirang anion or cation of the weak acid or base ang magre-react with the water, no? And kung ano man yung nature nung strong base ba yan or strong acid, that determines the nature of your reaction with the remaining cation or anion, no? Kapag neutral, strong base and strong acid. And ayan, always remember this, no? Pag merong weak acid and base ions, yung salt mo, compare the Kb and Ka of each. Okay. Tapos, by the way, nalimutan ko, you'll encounter this naman later. Paano kapag polyprotic acid yung salt, no? Mamaya na yon, nasa problem set yon, I will discuss that later. Common ion effect. Skip na natin to. Basta ang pinaka-importante, skip na natin to. Sige, buffer solution. Ito, no? Remember this. Pag buffer solution, pH equals pKa plus log conjugate base over acid, no? Nandito naman yung demonstration on how to do it. Basta yun. Ito, remember this. And also remember this. For base naman to, weak base. Acid-base titration. Ito yung mga terms natin, no? Basta pag equivalence point, H3O equals OH. Titrant, solution added to the substance, analyte yung ina-analyze sa experiment. Volume needed to reach equivalence point, use this formula. And depende sa moles, no? Tsaka mag-iiba yung volume, no? Tsaka tayo magdadagdag ng mag-multiply somewhere sa equation natin. Examining titration, so una, examine what kind of titration is done. Kasi iba yung way of solving each. Determine volume at equivalence point, use ice table in millimoles, then perform the necessary calcs. Okay, di ko na isa-isahin to, Ipapadala ko sa inyo in case na nalimutan nyo kung paano mag-solve. Ito siya, okay? Basta yung recap ko lang, and I'm going to upload a cheat sheet also, di na kayo mahirapan. For strong acids and bases, initial pH of analyte, before equivalence point, resolve muna how much of the analyte is left and get the pH. At equivalence point, pH equals 7. And after equivalence point, just get the excess, no? Then use the formula to get pH. Then for weak acids and bases, interacting with strong acids or bases, initial pH of the analyte, use ice table. Tapos, before equivalence point, use Henderson-Hasselbalch. I hope na alala nyo pa yung ginagawa natin. And always remember this, super powerful nito, no? And at equivalence point, pH of analyte, use ice table din, no? And lastly, after equivalence point, it depends on excess acid or base only. pH indicator, skip ko na to. We're not going to discuss this naman. And lastly, strong base titrated with a polyprotic acid. No? Paano nga ba to? Sige. Okay. No? Okay. Let's look at the board for now. Wait lang, let me fix my camera. Polyprotic acid, no? More than one ionizable proton. You won't be looking at the concentrations in between, but in fact, you would be examining only pH at the equivalence points and half equivalence points. Indeed, yung mga pinaka-special, no? Okay, wait lang ha. Now, once nasira camera ko, please look at the board na lang. These are the given. Take a time to read na lang muna. Okay. Let's look at the board. Yan na lang yung tatlo kong gagawin na PowerPoint. Teka ha. Wala is eraser ko. I found it. Okay, game. Diba? Ano yung tanong? Find the pH and find the initial pH, first equivalence point, first half equivalence point, first equivalence point, so on and so forth. So, that's ko lang yung mga given, ha? Teka. Let me fix your lighting. With 0.1 molar and AOH. Now, first of all, let's look for the volume at the equivalence points. Take note, we are expecting 3 equivalence points dahil tatlo yung ionizable proton niya. Sige, game. M1V1 equals M2V2. Yung susunod, sige, game yun muna. No? 50 times 1 equals 0.1 times V. We will get, wait lang. Teka guys ha, let me check the reference ha. Mali yung given eh. Kaya pala eh. 1 molar din yung NaOH. Teka, let me change that. Ito, 1 molar din to. Ayan. Okay, 1 molar din pala yung, wait lang here we go. 1 molar din to. M1V1 equals M2V2. So, V equals 50 ml. Kaya lang, first equivalence point lang yan, guys. What do I mean? Kasi, di ba, H3PO4 plus NaOH forms H2O plus, ano lang to guys ito yung, this is just a stoichiometric analysis. H2PO4 minus. H2PO4, no? That's the stoichiometric analysis. Or actually, pwede rin naman ganito. Let's remove this, no? Ayan. Okay. Next, sa second equivalence point, believe me or not, the required volume is just the same thing, no? 100 ml. Kasi, kung isipin nyo, same volume is needed. Kasi ito, 1 proton lang to eh. So, just add the same volume of base ulit, yun na yung mga kuha natin. No? Same, 100 ml. For second equivalence point. And for third equivalence point, add another 50 ml. No? lang siya. Bakit ganon, no? Bakit ganon? Sige, isipin natin. Second dissociation, no? Kung isipin natin, magiging ganito siya, no? Magiging ganito. Ayan, no? Times 2. Magre-ratio tayo ng stoichiometry. Kaya pareho lang yung dinagdag na volume, 50. And so on for the third one. Next. Ngayon, let's look at yung initial pH. Ano yung initial pH? Okay. Ano napansin nyo sa Ka? Sobrang liit, di ba? Actually, di masyado. Pero, you can use your, kahit you do, how do I say this? Use your technique, no? Yung pinakita ko sa inyo, 3 step, no? Initial pH. Oh, 3 reaction yan, di ba? I won't solve it na. Kasi magdi-dissociate lang siya sa tubig. Oh, H3O, H2PO4. Ayan, 3 step, no? Pero actually, in reality, itong concentration ng hydronium na makukuha natin dyan, it won't affect the pH that much na kasi sobrang liit. So always, kahit ito lang yung gawan nyo na ice table, okay na. Next, at half equivalence point, guys, ang half equivalence point is 1/2 needed to reach the, 1/2 needed to reach the, yung equivalence point. So, pH is just equal to pKa1. At the first equivalence point, tatandaan nyo to 1/2 pKa1 plus pKa2. Second, ganun din. pH equals pKa2. Second half equivalence Tapos, second equivalence point, 1/2 pKa2 plus pKa3. This one is 25, 50, 75, 100. Pag 125, pH equals pKa3. Tapos kapag naman 150, the last equivalence point, use the ice table. Ito, PO43 minus plus H2O forms OH minus plus HPO4 2 minus. Yan lang. Use the ice table on this one. Yun na yung makuha nyong POH. No? And then convert to pH. And after the equivalence point, yun na. Depends on excess OH ulit. No? Okay? Yun lang. That's my short discussion. Yung pinaka-solution nito is in the files I'm going to send you. So, I'm just going to send you yung mga problem set natin in case na hindi nyo na mahanap kung saan. Teka. Ito, ano ba sabi ko? This is a good summary, no? Okay, yun lang. Teka, let me send all these documents to you. Kaya guys, ito, mahirap din to. Kaya guys, nagsasave pa yung PDF nito. Tagal ah. There we go. Ayan, I sent all the files na. Take a look na lang. Isa dyan yung problem set, no? I want you to answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to give you... Hindi, sige. Wait lang. I want you to answer... 1... Dito, type ko na lang. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 to 45 minutes for this. No? 1A, 2... 2A, 2B... 3B... Oh, also guys, tandaan nyo kapag pag Ka yung binigay, most likely acid yung substance na yun. Kapag Kb yung given, most likely base yun, no? Yan. I'll give you, ano, ayan, that's the items. I'll give you, anong oras na ba? I'll give you 30 minutes muna, okay? Sige. Kasi I find na it's more effective kapag ginagawa natin ganun, no? Okay. I'm going to give you 30 minutes, no? May tanong kayo, please ask me. We're going to check by 3:15. Okay? Kim. Ayan, these are the items. Tapos, teka, grab it. Titration. Cheat sheet. Yan, okay? Sige. Go lang. Let's see, no? And also kapag mm, yes, that's correct. Kapag tapos na kayo sa isang item, please feel free to contact me, no? I will check. Pag hinart reacts ko, tama. Good job. Tama yan, Megan. Pwede kayo magtulungan, guys, ha? Matagal ko ito sa section. Go lang. Um, Melissa. I don't know. Pero malapit yan. Kaya na, kasi kaming iba, 4.5, hindi 4.41, no? So, okay. Dapat 4.5 eh. I think meron ka mali sa calcu. For 1B. Yes. That's correct. Mamaya ipag-discuss ko ito, medyo bibilisan ko. I mean, I'm not going to draw too much ice tables na, no? Kasi dapat by now, sanay na kayo. Ay, wait, let's see, 2A hindi. Check again. Pero sige, I'll check ulit, no? Pero hindi eh. No, ako 2.26. Check mo nga ulit. Kapag mali, kapag mali ka, hindi mali, ay pag tama ka, ako yung mali. Sige, I'll check ulit, no? Pero, isagot ko 2.26. 2.26 ako. Ay, joke! Tama pala. Mali ako ng tingin sa item. Tama na yan. Go. Sorry. Pasensya na, no? Yung 2A din mo. Oh, sorry. Mali ako ng tingin eh. 2A. Yun yung sulat, yun nakasulat sa questions. 2A din, ha? Sige. Pasensya na. Yes, sige. Go. Gina-heart reacts ko, tama yun. Yan. Okay, sige, go. You're doing great. Bilis ah. Sige, go. Tama ng pre, binigay ko sa inyo. Okay. Hindi siya kasing hirap nung last time. Equals 5. Mhm. Bilis. What? Bilis. Yes. Ang galing. To be. Hindi. Can you send me nga your, ano, can you send me your working, ano, Megan? I'm just curious, no? Of, just curious of your calculations. Mali. Send me a picture. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, y squared over... Ayun. Okay, 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 okay. I see, I see. Oh, Megan, kinig ka, ah. Kasi para mas mabilis na. Okay. O, di ba meron kang pH? Pero, okay, I see. Oh, look ah. Di ba, unang-una, yun nandyan ay OH minus, di ba? Yung, di ba, CH5N plus H2O forms OH minus and C5H5NH plus, di ba? So, first of all, you should be looking at POH, no? POH. Then, how do you get the concentration? How do you solve for Y? 10 raised to 10 raised to ano? 10 raised to negative POH, di ba? Ayun. So, sige, try mo ulit, no? Try mo ulit. Try mo ulit, no? Ayun, that's the workaround that I think na nagkakamali ka. Okay, sige, go. Let's see. Try ulit natin, no? Game. Ayan din. Ayan din yung mali mo sa 2A. You get mo yung OH minus. Hindi, so start with POH. Don't use pH, no? Sige. So, hindi po gagamitin shift solve. Technically, hindi. No, you will still. Kaya lang, bigyan kita na sample, ah. Wait. Ito, sample. Dapat parang ganyan, no? Yes, you will still use shift solve. Mali lang yung values ng quantities na kinukuha mo. Kasi you should be looking at you should be looking at POH, hindi pH, okay? Sige, yan. Re-evaluate your answers. Ayan. Sir, not sure. Sige, game. Let's see. Tingin ko sure ka pa rin eh. O, game. 6 times... Tama! Good job. Good job. Sige, tuloy mo yung iba. Maraming pang hinahanap dyan. You're doing great, Mo. Tama yan. Times 10 raised to negative 12. Yes, congrats. Good job. Galing. Yeah, good job. Sige, go. We have 10 minutes left sa ating exercise. Yes, good job. Saktong-sakto. Mm, yan. Tama. Yan, Megan. That's good. Yes, that's... Teka ha? Yes, tama yan. Jeremy. For A, yes, good job. Okay, go. Last ka na. Bilis mo. Okay. Yes, there you go. Good job. Go on, proceed to the next one. Sige, I'll extend. We'll check ng 3:25, no? I'll give you 10 more minutes, no? We'll check ng 3:25 instead of 3:15. Yes. Tama yan. Wow. Ah, tama lahat yan mo. Good job. Hmm, galing. Tama lahat yan. Ah, you can proceed with You guys, never mind, never mind.
Whoa, what's up with you, Furiosa?
I'm in a huff, that's what, because of what just happened in the garage.
Charles in charge of our days and our nights. What? Nuh-uh. How am I supposed to? Come on.
Some clown parked his clown car in Captain Holt's spot and halfway into mine. What a clown.
Sporty?
Mm-hmm.
Convertible?
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I hate people who drive sports cars. You're not Gloria Estefan, and this isn't Miami.
Charles.
Hey, Captain, get ready to join him in the huff zone.
No.
Some creep had the gall.
I saw you drove Gertie to work this morning. Hi, Captain.
Oh, yes. Kevin and I finally brought her up from the country.
Yes, good
Gertie
job,
is our
Lola.
convertible. I think you'd like her. She's a real peppy broad.
Oh, I didn't realize that was your car.
Sige,
Like her?
330 na lang.
Raymond Hope may be on the title, but
Last
no man
extension.
can own her
330.
spirit. Anyway, I'm sorry, Boyle. I interrupted you. You were saying something about some creep.
Just some strangler that I was arrested. I was talking about some strangler that I arrested.
Well, good job. Put the paperwork on my desk.
Thank you. Great. Now I have to go find a strangler. Gina, I screwed up big time.
Charles, given your daily life experiences, you're gonna have to be more specific.
Gertie! There's only one option for me. Burn my face off with acid and disappear forever.
Yes, you should do that. Or you could just tell him what happened. I mean, he parked in 2 spots. It's kind of his fault. Just have some B-bone, Boyle.
You know that's my smallest bone.
Come on. It's just a car. He's not gonna be that mad.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, I misjudged that one.
Oh, what did he do to you, Gertie? What did he do?
It was an accident, sir.
Yes, an accident. The buffoon's apology. This is your fault, mister.
Interesting. Charles, do you feel that's the case?
Your car is pretty far over the line. So, kind of your fault, too.
Pass the blame. The buffoonery is endless. You're gonna pay for what you've done. And it won't be cheap. They'll have to custom mix the color because they no longer make raspberry sherbet.
Ah, Chuckles. You're looking even more broken than usual.
Yeah, I should have never tried to stand up to Captain Holt. Oh, why don't I just beg for mercy? It's my signature move. The Charles.
No, you are actually in the right in this sitch. The captain is being irrational, but he's about to learn himself a lesson, right? About now.
Oh my!
Ow. Timed it perfectly.
What?
What did you do to my cupcake?
This is yours? Why on earth is your cupcake on my chair?
Because it's very special to me, so I can put it wherever I want. This is your fault. Now you have to buy me a new cupcake.
Well, this is outrageous. You expect me to avoid... Oh. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. The cupcake was Gertie.
Yes.
Your butt was Charles's car.
Yes.
The chair was the parking space.
Yes, I get it.
Your office was the garage.
Yes, I'm telling you, I understand the lesson.
And I was the brilliant Gina Linetti in both scenarios.
All right, we're done here.
Okay.
You're a great captain.
Boyle, I thought you should know. I just got Gertie back from the garage. She looks as good as new. Better even, because after 12 years, they finally got the Annie Lennox cassette out of the tape player.
Oh, I love her. Here's a check for the full amount.
You don't owe me anything. It was my fault, and I behaved poorly, as Gina made abundantly clear.
Oh, speaking of, you still owe me $14 for that cupcake.
Hey everybody. So I've been fortunate enough to be able to design a signature guitar with Chapman Guitars, and we've had a 6-string and an 8-string out for a while now that I'm super proud of. And the original versions up to now came with a rosewood fretboard, and now the newer versions are coming with an ebony board. And we also added some side dots on top for the 8-string. And I figured this would be a great opportunity to test how the wood and the fretboard changes the guitar's tone. So I have new strings on both, and they're set up as similarly as I could set them up, and we'll be able to hear them side by side. And if you're unaware, this is getting into an extremely divisive topic amongst guitar players on the internet called the tone wood debate over how woods change the tone of an electric guitar or whether they change it at all. And you would be surprised how much heated argument is happening on the internet because of this. So it can be a bit of a scary topic to dive into, but it's October, it's midnight, Halloween's coming up, so it seems like a better time than ever. And I'm sure that nothing too frightening will happen. Well, all right, let's get into it then. So I think we'll start with the ebony, then go to rosewood each test. And I think we should start with the test where it'd be least likely that you'd be able to hear a big difference between the two. And that'll be a full, super distorted metal mix. Seems we're having a bit of technical difficulties here. The set lights are cutting out, so maybe we'll just go a little bit further into the test. So this is going to be clean, finger picking, not in a mix, just guitar alone. I'll do a tune that I wrote here. That's enough of that. We move on to the next one. Yeah, rosewood. Let's do the rosewood. Maybe it's something with the amp, or maybe there's something weird with the electronics to this particular guitar. I'm sure it's not.
Why we switched to ebony board
Tone wood.
from their rosewood chambers.
Tone wood?
Yes, tama yan. Good job. S2 minus... Yung S2 minus... Pero yung iba tama. No?
Oh,
Check your S2
it's just a
minus.
dream.
Or was it?
Sige, 3 minutes. Okay, let me start my camera. Okay, time's up. Good, thank you sa mga nag-try. Good job din. Whatever you have accomplished. Sige, game. Sige, number 1. A, no? 1A. Use I stable. Weak base. No? Weak base. Kasi, binigay ay KB. No? Looking for KB, tapos binigay ay OH minus. NH2. CH2, so on, plus H2O forms OH minus plus yung base, no? NH2, so on so forth, no? I stable. 0.10 minus X, no? Ito X, ito X. X squared over 0.10 minus X equals KB, which is equal to, yun na pala, plug in lang natin, no? Lalabas, KB equals to 4.5 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay, next, 2A. Weak base to, kasi, tingnan mo, weak base siya kasi, tingnan mo yung pH niya, nasa 9.95, di ba? Kasi hinahanap natin ay KB. So, for sure, base to, no? Okay, wait lang. Codeine. Codeine plus H2O forms OH minus plus codeine plus, no? Ito ba namin sulat? I stable 5 times 10 to the negative 3 minus X 5 times 10 to the negative 3 minus X XX, no? X equals 10 raised to negative POH, di ba? Meron na tayong pH, so we can easily get that. 14 minus yung pH, di ba? Equals to 8.91 times 10 to the negative 5. Ngayon, solve for X squared. Ay, meron na tayo, no? So, just substitute into this. Equals to KB, you should get around 1.62 times 10 to the negative 6, no? Okay, next, 2B. Pyridine. For sure, di natin tatapusin today, so I'm just going to upload the solution key next meeting. Pyridine plus H2O. Sinabi dyan, weak base. So, let's perform the necessary calculation. Pyridine plus OH minus, no? I stable. X minus Y, Y, no? Kasi hindi rin natin alam kung ito yung hinahanap natin yung x, no? Hindi natin alam eh. Kaya x minus y, tsaka y, di ba? Kaya yun yung hinahanap natin. Oh, what else? Wait lang ah. Sorry, okay, game. Oh, what is the molar concentration of the aqueous solution of pyridine if the pH is equal to 8.34? We have the value of y already. Y equals 10 raised to POH, di ba? Negative POH. Kasi OH to, which is 10 raised to negative 14 minus pH, no? Which is equal to 2.19 times 10 to the negative 6. Solve for x. Oh, solve for x na lang. Y squared over x minus y. Kasi binigay yung kb, no? You will get x equals to yung concentration ng pyridine. That is equal to 2.69 times 10 to the negative 3 molar, no? Okay. Yun. Next. 3A. 3A. Oh. Ay, sorry. Ano ba sabi ko? 3B. 3B pala, no? 3B. Let's see. B. Okay, let's go to 3B. Binigay ang KB, so dapat weak base to. C2, H5, NH2, plus H2O forms C2, H5, NH3, plus OH minus. Weak base yan, no? Weak base yan. Oh, I stable. 0.075 minus x. XX, no? Solve for x, which is the OH concentration. You would get x equals to the OH to be equal to 6.62 times 10 to the negative 3. Yan, that's one of the answers. And next, pH. Diba? Hinahanap pH, we can just get 14 minus POH, no? Para madali. 14 minus plus log, no? Kasi negative log ito, plus log OH. You should get around 11.82, no? Dapat yun yung nakuha natin. Teka, let's check yung answer ni Megan. Wait lang ha. That's more like it. Yan, tama. Good job, Megan. Good job. Yun yung tamang sagot. Good job, good job. That's more like it. Yan, there we go. Sige. Yan, let's go back. Number 3. 3B. Okay na tayo. 4A. 4A, no? 4A. Oh, weak acid. Or HA plus H2O forms H3O plus A minus, no? I stable. 0.20. Okay. Ano yung sabihin ng percent dissociation, no? Ano yung sabihin ng percent dissociation? Ang percent dissociation is A minus at equilibrium over HA initial, no? Ano yung sabihin ng percent dissociation? Okay? So, in short, kapag kinuha natin yung, di ba 3% dissociated? So, we can instantly get a minus, which is just 3% ng 0.20. So, 6 times 10 to the negative 3 molars, yung A minus at equilibrium. Diba? Ayan na, so this is letter A. Letter B, find the KA. Okay, A equals 6 times 10 to the negative 3 squared over 0.194. We should get around 1.86 times 10 to the negative 4. Lastly, number 5. No, number 5. Number 5, letter A. Pag may time tayo, papakalculate ko sana sa inyo yung 5B eh. Pero, hindi na, masyadong mahaba. Calculate the following quantities in the dissociation of a diprotic acid, hydrosulfuric acid. So, gawa tayong dalawang ice table. Next, ice table. Na? Game. Fill out the tables. Diretsuin ko na, x minus y, y, y. Wala isang marker ko. Tapos, we can solve for the values of x and y. Kasi given yung mga KA. Dito muna. X squared over 0.10 minus x equals Ka. X equals 1.05 times 10 to the negative 4. Tapos solve for this one, for y mula dito, y squared over y, x plus y pala no, y, x plus y times x plus y over x minus y equals Ka2. So dito, Ka1, you'll get y equals to 6.19 times 10 to the negative 8. No? So, as we can see here, S2 minus equals y, H2S equals 0.10 minus x. Substitute na lang yung mga value, no? S2 minus equals y, H3O equals x plus y, OH minus, ayan, okay yan. Next, pH equals negative log H3O, which is x plus y, POH equals 14 minus pH, diba? Tapos, OH minus is 10 raised to negative POH, no? Just calculate all of that, and that's the answer. Bale, ito dapat yung makuha nyo sagot, no? Lista ko lang, just in case na you want to know. Yan, that's the answers for number 5. Okay. Ngayon, for the last part of our lesson, I'm going to give you 15 minutes. I want you to answer number 6 and 7, no? 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Yung titration and some other items next time na yun, no? So, next meeting natin. Yung 8, 9, 10. 6 and 7, no? Yung letter D ng number 6, skip nyo muna, no? Skip nyo muna yun. 6 and 7, 15 minutes. 15 or 20 minutes. Sige, kahit 20 minutes. Pag salt, o sige, ano rin process kapag salt? O game. Ulitin natin, no? O. Sige, try natin yung 6A. O, game, ha? Hindi ko solve. Basta papakita ko lang sa inyo. Ano ulit yung process, no? Ano ulit yung process? Diba, KCN? Decide nyo muna kung so acidic or basic yung solution. Paano natin malalaman? Diba, K tsaka CN. Pag base, diba, KOH, yung isa HCN. Ano yung mas malakas sa dalawa? Ito, diba? Ito strong base to. Kumbaga, diba, ito, pag pinaghiwalay natin, K plus tsaka CN minus, no? Pag sinama natin ito sa tubig, dahil magiging strong base ito pag sinama natin sa tubig, it won't react with water na, no? It won't react with water. Ito lang yung magre-react. Yung CN minus, di ba? So, ito yung gagawin mo na ice table. Tapos, alam mong basic yung solution. Basic yung nature, di ba? So, paano yung chemical equation? CN minus plus H2O forms HCN plus OH minus. Yan, no? Ganyan. Ako nakuha ko mo 11.19 eh. Check mo ulit. Kasi check ko na rin, no? Oo. Tomo. Oh, look. 'Di ba base na 'yan? 'Di ba base siya, base. Acting as base siya, 'di ba? So dapat ang gamitin mo is KB, hindi KA, no? So paano mo ulit kukunin si ano? 'Yon, okay, good job. Yung iba, please, if may tanong kayo, ask me, no? Ask me. Yan, good job, vegan. Tama yan. Good job. Sige, I'll only discuss. Sige, pag kaya yung 7, di-discuss ko na rin today. Basta yung 8, 9, 10 next meeting na. Ay, may sagot para si Jeremy. Yes, tama yan, Jeremy. Good job. Okay, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Lahat ng 6 and 7. Megan, lahat ng 6 and 7. Yes, tama yan. There we go. Yes, good job. Mhm. Tama yung 6A, yung 6B, I think baliktad yung nakuha mo. Check ulit, no? Check ulit. Melissa. Hindi. Pareho kayo na mali. Bakit? Yes. Kasi, good job, no? Okay. Hindi eh. Melissa and Mo, pareho kayo ng sagot, pero hindi. I think, narito kayo, no? Narito kayo. Bakit 9.33? Hindi ba 4.66? I think POH yung nakuha nyo. Check ulit, no? Check ulit. Yes, kasi acidic yung solution, guys, no? Acidic yung solution. So, kung ano man yung kinuha yung X dyan, hydronium na siya agad, no? Okay. Sige, 10 minutes. Yan, hindi na. Kasi, acidic na siya, no? Acidic na siya. So, kung naman yun na siya. Yes, no? So, ano dapat yung pH nun, Mo? Yes. Tama. Good job. Good job. Tama. Ang galing. Tama. Three minutes. Oh. Sige, I'll give 5 more minutes. So we'll check lang 4:07, no? 4:07. Tama. Good job. Hulog lahat ng gamit ko. Hmm, 5A. Sige, let's see, 5A. 5A, 6A. I'm sorry. 7A. We don't need ice table. Bakit? Diba? We are looking... O, kapag neutralize, guys, wait lang yung letter C mo, mali mo. Okay, kapag dito sa 7, ano gagamitin natin? Diba neutralization? M1V1, M2V2, no? Yun lang parate. Use M1V1, M2V2. No need for ice table sa 7, no? Kasi kapag nagde-determine ng mga volume, we have a shortcut. As sabi ko dati. Sige, 2 minutes. Ay, sorry. Ang nakuha para sa concentration ng acid, 0.888 m. Teka lang mo Wait lang. Nagkagulo-gulo ko sa gamit ko eh. Nawala yung... Nawala yung answer key ko. Shucks. Teka lang mo pingi 2 minutes. Okay, found it. Ito. Sige, I'll give 3 more minutes. 3 last minutes extension, na? Kasi we have 10 minutes left. 7A. Molar mass, mega na, molar mass. Kasi yung mo, hindi. No, hindi. Hindi. Sige, 3 minutes left, no? So, statistics. 1 minute. Okay, time's up. Sige. Kahit yung na lang muna guys. We'll discuss number 6 naman na lang muna. Yung mga salts muna. No? Sige, let's do that first. Okay. Yung next one para inline sa topic, let's discuss number 7 next time. I'll give you more time to answer. And I might demonstrate na rin as well. No? Okay, sige. Number 6. Number 6. Salts. Okay, game. Yes, tama yan, Jeremy. Good job. pH of 0.150 potassium cyanate, no? Sabi ko kanina, basic salt to kasi breaks down into K and CN. Pag ginawa nating base to, acid. Strong base. So, dapat basic solution. And Cn will act as a base. So, Cn minus plus H2O forms HCN plus OH minus. Ice stable, 0.150 minus x, xx, x squared over 0.150 minus x equals to, di ba, Kb? Kasi base siya. So, divide Kw by Ka. We will get X, which is equal to concentration of hydroxide, equals to 1.55 times 10 to the negative 3, no? Molar. Ngayon, get the pH equals 14 minus POH, kasi makukuha natin from here, dahil OH siya, POH. Get 14, so we'll get 11.19 dapat to, 11.19. Next, letter B. Letter B. NH4Br. Diba? NH4 plus, tsaka Br minus. Pag ginawang base, NH3, ito HBr, diba? Pag nilagay sa tubig, ito, hindi na ito magre-react, no? Pero our solution is acidic, no? So, NH3 plus H2O forms NH4 plus, mali, baliktad. NH4 plus forms NH3 plus H3O plus, no? Ay stable, 0.85 minus X, XX, X squared over 0.85 minus X equals to, diba Ka dapat? So, Kw over Kb. Kasi we don't have Ka, we only have Kb of NH3, diba? So, X, solving, X equals to 2.17 times 10 to the negative 5 molar, no? So, dapat pH, negative log of H3O, negative log X, equals to 4.66. Yung letter C, di ba? pH of 0.345 m KCl. KCl, di ba? K plus and Cl minus. Pag ginawang acid and base, both both anions and cations sila of strong acid and strong base. So therefore, walang magre-react sa kanila. Neutral. pH equals 7. No calculation needed. Okay, last one. Arsenic acid. Ay, sodium arsenate pala to. Sodium arsenate. I'm not sure about the nomenclature, no? pH of 7.50 times 10 to the negative 3 ASO4. I'll be honest, di ako sure kung paano sagutin to. Hindi rin alam ng mga friends ko kung paano. Pero, let's start with the basics. NaO, di ba? Na plus, tsaka ASO4, 3 minus. Polyprotic base. Ay, polyprotic acid ion siya, di ba? So, dapat basic yung solution. Di ba sabi ko kanina, may kakaibang way to solve kapag polyprotic or amphiprotic yung ating mga acid and base, no? So, let's see. Di ba tatlo yung stage niyan? H3, ASO4, H2ASO4 minus, HASO4 2 minus, tsaka ASO4 3 minus, di ba? Oh, ito ka dis ha. Hindi guys, balikan ko kayo dito, no? Balikan ko kayo dito. Hindi ako sure, di tayo sure. No one sure, hindi ko rin alam eh. Sige, I'll be back on this letter D ha. Next time na yan. O sige game, last one. Yung isa lang sa number 7, 7A. 7A, no? 7. Oh, 0.2688 grams monoprotic acid, o sabihin natin HA, neutralizes 16.4 ml of 0.8133 m KOH, no? Pag neutralizes, ano sabihin nun? Equal sila ng moles, no? Equal sila ng moles. So we can use this. Ibig sabihin nasa equivalence point sila. M1V1 equals M2V2. Yun lang. Oh, kasi we'll get the concentration of the yes, tama. Oh, game, ha? O, M2V2, no? M2V2, moles. Moles to pareho, di ba? If we get that. So, itong M2V2 is 0.08133 M times 16.4. That is 1.333812 millimoles. Millimoles, ha? Okay, take note na walang binigay na volume para sa isa, no? Para sa monoprotic acid natin. So, wala tayong paki doon, no? Wala tayong paki doon. So, we just do this. No, we just do this kasi alam natin na this same amount of moles are present at equilibrium or at the equivalence point. So we just do this 0.2688 grams. Convert lang natin to molar mass, no? Times 1 over 1.333812 millimole times 1,000 millimole over 1 mole. Kasi molar mass, di ba? 201.5 grams per mole. Okay? O, yun lang muna for today, guys. So, next one, we'll do thermochemistry and this one. And yung 8, 9, 10. And yung other items sa number 7. Before I go, meron bang tanong? Gets naman? Any other questions? Gets naman. Okay. O, sige guys. Ayun lang. O, maraming salamat. See you tomorrow. We'll do physics tomorrow. Bye-bye.